This is day 5, and today we started with walking meditation. It was walking meditation number 5. It's not sold yet, so I think you only get it when you come to the week-long advanced. Oh my god, it was an amazing experience because I think we were ready to just step into the future self and to leave behind, all the things that held us back. These things have nothing to do with other people. They're just our own programs, our own limitations, our own beliefs, our own stories. And I think I cannot share what happened during the meditation, but I can only say that there was so much love and wisdom in the song, the words, but also the special segments of the walking meditation. I am very surprised if people weren't moved to the core by some of the sections. Some of the sections we had to really reflect on certain things. And during these sections, I was standing there on the beach with 1,400 other people. And I noticed that I was filling up with tears. And like how sometimes you cry, you have a little tear here, or a little bit choked up and you can remove it. This was not happening today. I was crying sobbing but from gratitude. And it was I cannot share what it is because it's so sacred what happened that I don't think it would be fair for people come to actually know what it is. You have to experience it yourself. And once you experience it, you will want to do this meditation all the time, because you realize that overcoming ourselves is about the deepest act of love towards who we are. And I think very often we're so struck with resistance. We're so struck with all the addictions in our body, like depression, anger, resentment, blame, shame, lack of belief, procrastination, or perfectionism. And when we're in these programs, we sort of let our body take over. And our body has these programs to protect us, and our body is doing a great job. But at what point in our lives do we look back and do we realize that we are our own worst enemy? That the things that we can achieve are not there because, or not here because we are not there. We are not the person that feels worthy, that feels accomplished, that feels ready, that feels they are going to be welcomed when they go for that dream. And so I think what is so profound about what Dr. Joe's work is about is that a lot of schools, they do ego development, and Dr. Joe's work is about soul development. And when you get closer to your soul, when you get closer to the truth of who you are and the truth of who we all are, you stop judging, you stop being resentful. You start to only focus on your own development, your own shortcomings. You are so aware of how hard it is to change, how much work there is. It is daily and constant 24/7 monitoring of whether you're in a program or whether you're in the now, in the graceful present moment. And once you know how hard that is, you're not going to be busy resenting and judging people. You're just going to be focusing on your relationship with yourself and the cultivating of overcoming yourself. But as he explained, and it was so clear to me, that every time you make that effort to not let the program run your life, to not be in fear, to open your heart, to be in heart coherence, and to really identify your fear and you identify your programs And then to be that new person, that person that has clarity, that person that knows who they are, the person in the unknown, the person who is not going to listen to the program, person creating from the unknown. Once you do that, you start to be more in love with overcoming yourself and the person that you're becoming, then that you are invested in trying to find excuses of why your parents, your ex, your boss, your economy, your astrology or your, I don't know, your nutrition or whatever companies, what they've done to you. You get sick of your own excuses and you start to like really see the joke of how we blame other people. And to be honest, we were laughing so loud today about Dr. Joe. He was so funny today. He's actually, and why is he so funny? He's funny because he makes fun of us. He makes fun of the human condition. And because we know it so well, we can just like roll on the floor laughing because of what he's doing. He's just making fun of us. and that is because he knows us so well. And yeah, so the message is really about overcoming ourselves on a daily basis because we recognize the programs. And when we come closer to dismantling day by day, second by second, these automatic programs, we start to access higher frequencies and information that we can tune into. Healing, ideas, business ideas, inspiration, innovations, real things that really matter to our soul, that really matter to the truth of who we are and to the future of humanity. Instead of creating from lack and creating from survival programs and lower emotions, we start to see the bigger picture. We start to see that we're interconnected and that we all have a role to play. We can tap into higher intelligence, loving divine intelligence that gives us signs, that gives us information, that gives us the right people, the right resources, the right information and guidance to achieve the goals that we have as a soul, not the goals that we have as an ego identity, creating from separation, trying to compete, compare, and just to like, get ahead in a win-lose game, but starting to see that reality, when we pierce the veil of the illusions of what we think life is about, all the things that we think will make us safe, all the things that we think will make us complete, they're all not necessary. What is necessary is that we really start to understand who we are, that we continue to get closer to who we really are, and that when we're there, we get the gifts of the divine. We get to tune into the information that was always there, ready for us to receive it, to express it, to work with it, to play with it, to create with it, to heal ourselves and other people with it, to love the world with it, to love life with it. And what is so beautiful is that it's all about falling in love with who we really are, not who we think we are, but falling in love with the effort that we make to overcome ourselves. The work that we do on ourselves is the most important thing, because if we don't like ourselves, if we don't honor ourselves, if we do not do the important work to dismantle the programs, we're going to be spending a lot of time with ourselves, thinking it's about other people, thinking it's all these other people that have the power over us, but it's not, it's us. And if I know that if I do the work and I become that better person, every moment that I'm challenged, every moment that these things come on my plate, even when they're difficult, even when they're painful, even when they make me depressed or pissed off or resentful and I run another program again, at least now I know I'm not the program and I don't want to run the programs. The program will not win because I love myself enough to get closer to the divine. And to be honest, getting closer to the divine and really having that contact and seeing all the synchronicities, the miracles and the crazy things that happen in my life once I just follow the guidance that they give me. Oh my God, it's a magical world. It's such a beautiful world. I am always protected. I'm always guided. I'm always shown the way. And everything that wants me, I will be led there. They will be led to me. And so we don't have to go for the things that we think we want and that are not right for us. We can just go for the things that we want when we step into the unknown, meaning we have to give up control. We have to give up the way we think things should be. We have to stop thinking, where is it? When is it happening? How is it going to happen? We have to drop the analytical mind. I will devote a whole video on the analytical mind and the programs that we run there one day. And they are these, the analytical mind is of no use. It is a servant. So often though, we use the analytical mind to worry ourselves to death, to talk ourselves out of possibility, to put ourselves into a box. And yes, I've been studying Dr. Joe so long. I mean, there's not like a week that goes by without me listening to a teleclass of his, like sometimes for the 10th or 15th time, or listening to just a random video of his, or rereading a chapter of his book. But being here again in the energy and just downloading this consciousness from the field that he's in, oh my God, it made so much difference. And I hope that you, whoever you are watching this, that you probably could see a lot of my videos about my journey with Dr. Joe. And I can only say that I'm a more whole person. I'm a more loving person to myself, to others, more kind, less resentful, less in victimhood. I'm more aware of my power that was always there but that I never saw. I'm more forgiving to myself, more forgiving to other people. And when I do something wrong, I immediately try and make amends. And my life, it's beautiful. I can only say I love my life. I love every person that has broken my heart, because you didn't have the power ever. I love every person who betrayed me, because you never betrayed me. I had the wrong expectations because I couldn't see who you were and I didn't see who I was. I love every person who cheated on me. I only betrayed myself. I only lied to myself. I love every person who didn't believe in me. You showed me it doesn't matter that you believe in me or not. I love every person who criticized me and ridiculed my spirituality and my search. One day I know you will know why I did this. And I don't mind being open and vulnerable about what I'm doing, because I know I'm changing lives. I know that I'm doing this for a higher purpose and there's more for me to do. Me and my friend here, we got a download for a business idea. It's a game we have to develop. And because we trust the field, because we trust that whatever wants us will come to us, we're going to execute and implement it. So stay tuned. And tomorrow I have to be up at 3 a.m., which is what I love. It's almost 11 o'clock now. I have to try and sleep a little bit and meditate and give thanks for an amazing day tomorrow. I want to thank you for listening, and if you have learned something from this or I inspired you, please send me a message. Connect with me. Thank you.